What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive.
Hi guys, and welcome to this week's video. Now, I wasn't quite sure if I was actually going to do this particular video. I'll go into my reasons for that in a little bit, but basically it was quite exciting. I got back on Buck on Saturday. He was a little superstar. We only went in the school. But I wasn't overly happy with how I looked in the footage, basically. So it's really sort of opened my eyes into the fact that I really need to do something about my weight, particularly with regards to Buck, who obviously is smaller than Bo, but obviously for Bo's benefit as well, and my own. So yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to show this particular footage, but I thought it was important to be open and honest. I'm worried that social media can be not the nicest place, and I just don't want to put a target on my back in some ways. But like I say, I thought it's important to sort of be completely open. So here is our sort of first ride together, just in the school. We didn't do very much with him at all, and we just basically walked around on both reins and did a couple of halts, and that was it. And he was a really good boy. I didn't feel like he was struggling. He feels more balanced than he did previously when I got on him in March. So yeah, bless him. So here's the footage. You are, aren't you? You're clever. Boy. Bless his heart, he was a little superstar. I came out, well, I got off him and I was in such a high for the rest of the day, I really was, until I looked at the footage, and yeah, I felt really quite down after that. He was an absolute superstar, and I just feel like I'm kind of letting us down at the moment. I got myself a little bit down, a bit of a rut about it all, really. And then unfortunately do that, and all I want to do is comfort eat, which isn't helping. But I've thought quite long and hard about it, because that was on Saturday. Obviously it's Tuesday today, so sort of quickly thrown this video together because this has been affecting me for quite some time now. I'm very conscious of my sort of body image at the moment, and I think that's why I perhaps had the handbrake on a bit with going out to competitions. I don't know if any of my competition wear would fit, and the lorry is still quite a big work in progress. I will be doing an update on that next week. My dad's back, and we are sort of trying to get it together now so that I can actually get out and compete in June. And I feel like I'm being totally honest with myself, really, that I will be working hard to get my weight back under control. So I feel much more comfortable in my clothes, and hopefully feel a bit fitter. I'm struggling a bit with heel pain, particularly my left leg. So I think anything I can do with regards to sort of dropping some weight will help with that. I'd like to lose 2 stone ideally, but that is a long-term goal. My initial sort of goal is to not consume any bread, crisps, chocolate, cake, soft drinks, and possibly even alcohol before my birthday, which happens to be in June. I thought that was kind of a realistic target because it's not actually that far away now, really. But I'm hoping I can use it as a bit of a stepping stone, really, and then really hopefully tackle and hopefully get my appetite a bit more under control, because my portion size, I eat too much basically, and I do pick through the day as well. So yeah, really got to look at my diet and what I'm eating, and also increase my exercise. So the plan is, in a minute, I'm actually going to go and use the exercise bike. I'm going to really start from today, and hopefully I will see some positive steps in June, and then obviously hopefully build on it from there. But it's going to be a long-term sort of plan, and it's something I've got to try and stick to. But I think being completely open and honest, particularly on the channel, I think that will be a good way of keeping me on target. Because I think I've kind of been sort of talking about it, but then burying my head in the sand a little bit. But yes, definitely. Particularly as when we first sort of had Buck, he was bought as a bit of a project, and I thought when we went to see him, I thought, he's a bit small really, but I thought, well, perhaps for a bit of a project. He was very sweet. I loved his colour. But I can see some potential there with him, really, and he is such a sweet little chap. He's a very quick learner, so I think if I can do something about myself, then I'm hoping, like I do keep sort of saying that hopefully he will mature, but I also need to do something about myself. as well. So, because that's going to benefit Bo, because obviously Bo's working at medium, advanced medium. So anything I can do is certainly going to help us with, hopefully, with our changes. I'm hoping it will help my balance, sit and chop, trying to make that easier. So yeah, Bo is also on a little bit of a health kick at the moment, so I think it's important that I do the same. I always make sure the horses have everything they need and equipment, really sort of try and make sure they have the best of everything. But I think, like a lot of people, probably neglect myself. So now it's time to really concentrate on myself. And I think I'm hoping I'll see the benefit of that. And I'm hoping you guys will follow. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's perhaps in this sort of situation. But yeah, definitely gotta get to grips with it. But I am feeling quite positive about it, really. And I think being totally open and honest about it, and that the fact that I'm not happy at the moment is the first sort of step, really. So yeah, but back to little Buck. He's a little superstar. He really is. He was so good. Yeah, he just takes everything in his stride. I'm just so pleased with him, and looking forward to sort of doing a little bit more. But obviously, at the moment, I really want to concentrate on myself. And then hopefully next week we'll have an update on where we're getting to on the box. There's more destruction going on than building, shall we say? But we have got some bits and pieces. We've got the water tanks in position, and we are getting to grips to it. We've got a real plan now of where we're sort of headed, and I'm hoping that in June we will be off to some competitions, including some stay away competitions. So that would be really exciting on the new box. So I know channel content hasn't been great as late, and I have been really neglecting sort of Instagram. So I really do apologise, guys, that anybody that's sort of following. There is a lot more content sort of planned going forwards, and we will be out and at some competitions. But I think I kind of was a little bit avoiding things because I just wasn't quite happy with myself. But yeah, only I can sort of make changes there. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit more positive now, and yeah, I've made the first sort of steps. So yeah. Like I say, next week will be a lorry update. So I'll see you guys again then. Bye.